Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7. So, as always, today we're going to be doing a guild war. So, hopping into our guild war here, our current battle is going up against OuiMaisNon. I don't know what that means. But one thing that I think you guys might have noticed is in the bottom corner here, Icarus, like one of the co-leaders, I guess, admins of the guild, he's posting these funny war plans, and like these war plans are just really just jokes and puns that are like absolutely amazing. They're right up my alley in terms of humor. So I love this. Why is dark spelt with a K and not a C? Because you can't see in the dark. I like that. That is really good. Okay, anyway, I just want to share that with you guys. So, jumping into this guild war, checking out my tower here. Nobody has attacked me. Surprise, surprise. When they do, I die, but when they don't, I just live. Well, funny how that works, huh? Alright, so we're going to go into our first battle here, and we're actually going to go ahead and attack this, like, giant tower thing against Bane. So going up against Bane, I see one of my guild members have actually lost them. I don't have any information about this person's defense team other than that it looks pretty standard. So I'm going to go into this with these teams here. In my top team is Rwana, Eufine, and Crimson Armin. Fairly standard. Going to get rid of the Charles first. The rest should be pretty easy. For the second team though, Acades, Moonlight Rin, and Moonlight Charlotte going up against the Maid Chloe, Moonlight Ken, and Champion Zerato. Now this is going to be fairly interesting because I've really wanted to test out Moonlight Rin against a Maid Chloe, so I can steal that revive buff, and I can steal the attack buff. So I really hope that this works. We'll see if it does, and yeah, so let's just jump into it. There's no point in delaying here. Alright, so for this first battle, we get to go first. Fantastic rotation as you look at the speeds here. Yeah, Crimson Armin is ahead by a healthy margin. Everyone else goes before my Eufine. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Now, the unfortunate thing is that the Fallen Cecilia is going to go ahead and put up a skill nullifier on their entire team, which is going to be quite bad for me, mostly because the fact that I can't deal damage with the Eufine on this turn, so unless like Rwana magically goes first, which I don't think is going to happen, then I'm going to have to waste a turn here. So I'm probably going to go ahead and use my S2 to kind of strip some buffs off of the opponents and also get rid of the skill nullifier. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing right now. Alright, and at this point, I don't care if they counterattack. Nice, we stripped the attack buff off the Charles, which is good, and we silenced both the other units. So yeah, the Charles is going to strip us, but he deals no damage because we had the invincibility up, which is why I chose to do the S2 there. We don't need the attack buff in order to kill this Charles, so it should be fine. I'm going to go ahead and do an S1 there, a little tap. Charles is going to counter. Okay, Charles is on a counter set. Alright, I was expecting him to be on a different set, but that's alright. So here's the thing. Fallen Cecilia and Seaside Bologna are definitely going to attack Crimson Armin, but I want to try to provoke this Charles. Okay, very good. I really don't want him to attack into my Eufine, because that would be very bad. Alright, so Eufine's going to go get her turn. We're going to go ahead and S3 into this Charles. Hopefully deals enough damage to kill. He is stunned. Okay, there's no heals or sustains on the other team, so it's completely fine, but that was alright. We're gonna get some heals out here, so that's okay. Rwana's pretty sick. Alright, and we're gonna tap the Charles here and hope he doesn't counter. Alright, we did not kill him. He's very close to dying though, so we should be able to get him with this Eufine coming up here. Ooh, please go before Charles. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and kill this Charles right now. Biggest threat is now gone, and we should be good actually. This is pretty solid. We're gonna get rid of the Seaside Bologna before we deal with the Fallen Cecilia. There's an Elbrus Ritual Sword coming out. Completely fine. Rwana has enough effect resistance that she will not be provoked. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just tap the Seaside Bologna, soften her up a little bit, waiting for Eufine's S3 to come back up so we can just one-shot if we need to. Actually, you know what? We're going to go ahead and S2 here. Very good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and S1 after this. We have the attack buff on our Eufine now. If we had the attack buff earlier, we could have one-shot the Charles, but unfortunately his S1 into S2 stripped that off of me, so that's quite unfortunate. I might go after the Fallen Cecilia first, since she's just a tad weaker. Alright, I lied. I'm gonna go after the Seaside Bellona because she put the barrier on herself. Very good. Oh, what? We didn't even kill her. Oh, what a sham. Okay, so Seaside Bellona is gonna S3. That is gonna be unfortunate because I don't have any immunities on my team, and now we got unbuffables, and that kind of sucks, but it's okay. Everyone's going after the Crimson Armin, so we are still good. We are still good. This is gonna deal some damage to me. I can't heal this back. Yuffie will be healed, but nobody else will. Alright, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and soul burn the S3 into the Seaside Bellona, and the reason I do that is because, as you can see, Seaside Bellona shares damage with the... oh, there we go. Shares damage with the Fallen Cecilia, so I can kill them both in one shot. Very, very nice. Okay, so this is gonna be amazing here. Alright, so we're going first with the Moonlight Rin, and this is going to give my entire team immunity, which is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and S3 on the maid Chloe. I have a lot of effectiveness on the Moonlight Rin, so I have confidence I'll be able to strip the immunity. There we go, very nice. Okay, so we're not going to go ahead and use the S2 yet. We're just going to soften the maid up. She's going to be our first target. I want to kill her as soon as possible. And what I'm going to do here is see that their team has the revive buff and the attack buff, right? So Moonlight Champion Zerato is going to go, but it's fine because everyone has a... he's going to use his AoE, so I'm going to go ahead and protect the KDs here. So this AoE is not going to do too much, not going to defense break or anything, which is fine. Oh, he stripped the immunity though. Hey. That's not what's supposed to happen. Alright, so this Moonlight Charlotte, he stripped the immunity, which really sucks. Okay, okay, we're probably going to go in on the maid Chloe here. So we're going to go ahead and S3 onto that. Very nice. That's quite a bit of damage. Oh, that's on Water's Origin. Okay, that's not good. Moonlight Ken's going to S3. That's a lot of damage onto my Moonlight Rin. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and steal maid Chloe's buffs. Going to get a revive on my team. Very good. And now I'm not afraid of dying. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and heal up my team here. Everyone's going to be attacking Moonlight Charlotte. Both the DPSs are. Now, Moonlight Rin might take some splash damage from the Zerato, and that's fine. And maid Chloe is going to attack the Moonlight Rin as well. Oh, that dealt a lot of damage. Okay, that is not good. This is not what's supposed to happen. I do still have the revive buff, which is good, except it's going to be quite dangerous here. So hopefully this heal is enough to sustain me. Oh, that's not good. We're taking a lot of damage here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and strip this Zerato's buffs. I don't want him to have the attack buff anymore. We'll be taking that. Thank you very much. Alright. And I got RNL. Actually, I didn't strip his buffs. I'm gonna strip his buffs here. There we go. Thank you. Okay. So Charlotte revives. That's okay. I'm gonna actually soul burn. Actually, wait, hang on. We're gonna check the maid Chloe's skill cooldown. He has one more turn, so I'm gonna go ahead and S3 into the maid Chloe here. I want to kill the maid Chloe as soon as possible, and then we can focus on the champion Zerato, and then we can focus on getting the Moonlight Ken out of the way. Moonlight Ken's still a huge threat right now, but I have a big heal coming out with the KDs right now. Moonlight Ken with the attack buff. I just didn't want to strip with the Moonlight Rin because that's a little risky. It's a little risky attacking into that. Okay. Champion Zerato stripping buffs, that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and S1 into him with the Moonlight Charlotte. And... alright, that's gonna be very risky for me right now. Okay, so here's the thing. My Rin has really low crit chance, so she probably won't crit, which is fine. My Charlotte, though... my Charlotte is probably... oh, she has her S3 up, so that's a good thing. I could put the invincibility on her, but... you know what? I'm going to put the invincibility on her just in case here. It's going to be a little risky. Please don't crit. Okay, thank God. This is going to be a little risky. So I'm going to go ahead and S3. Gonna hopefully bring the Moonlight Ken down and kill him with this in one shot. Alright, there we go. I just want to ensure that Moonlight Charlotte would not die, because she's the only DPS on the team. Okay, fantastic. Very well played at the end there. Alright, so that was the first battle, actually. Went by pretty quickly compared to the last Guild War. Alright, so that was the first building down. We're going to be right back with the second battle in just a second. Alright guys, welcome back to the second battle here against Arendrum. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, bad pronunciations aside, we are going up against this team because first team is a very standard meta comp, right? Guess you guys are already bored of these types of comps by now, but so am I in terms of fighting them. Okay, so anyway, we're going up against that first team there. Seaside Bellona, Charles, and Fallen Cecilia, standard stuff, whatever. The second team though is actually quite interesting. We have Violet, we have, what is it, Assassin Coley, and Champion Zerato. There's a pretty interesting team. Haven't really seen anything like it before. I'm pretty sure Assassin Coley is just going to go first, stun a unit, and then Champion Zerato is going to follow up with defense breaks, and then Violet's going to nuke somebody, I think. I don't know. I'm not really sure how this works. So we're going to go in with this really random team here. I don't really know what to expect. Probably going to lose the second battle, but we'll see. We have Acades, we have Lilius, we have Arbiter Vildred. We're just going to hope that we cleave them before they kill us. So yeah, let's just hop into it and let's see how this goes. I have no real confidence because my Arbiter Vildred's quite, I wouldn't say he's really squishy, but he's not bulky either. Alright, so anyway, we have a perfect speed rotation here again as well. Fallen Cecilia, then Seaside Bellona, then Charles. Very, very nice. So we had to kind of do what we did last time and use Euphine's S2 instead of just S3 right into the Charles. So you guys are going to kind of see like the little weakness, I guess, of this team. I guess if I have someone a little faster than the Euphine, it would be kind of nice, but not in this case. Alright, so Charles is going to go here. Now, the important thing is we kind of want to try to avoid Charles's Elbrus. I mean, there's nothing really we can do here besides the S2. I want to strip off the buffs, and oh, nope, there's a counterattack from Charles. He's not, that wasn't an Elbrus Ritual Sword, that was just a counterattack. So this Charles is on a counter set. And of course, just like last time, our Euphine got stripped of her attack buff, which is quite unfortunate. Oh, now she has the defense break on her, which is actually not good. Yeah, that is definitely not what I want here. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap the Charles. Ooh, the CC has an Elbrus too. Okay, cool. Pushing up my people with combat readiness. All right, we're gonna go ahead and provoke the Charles. Very nice. All right, everyone's gonna go after the Crimson Arm in here. That's very good. Okay, so Euphine has defense break. I am quite scared, so I'm gonna go ahead and S3 anyway, but if he counterattacks, I am pretty much dead. So let's hope it either stuns or it kills. Very nice, it stunned. Okay, so we're gonna keep going in on this Charles. Very nice. There's a counterattack. We're gonna heal a bit from the counterattack, get some push-ups here. Seaside Bellona's gonna give me the heals and a little push-up in combat readiness. Very good. We're gonna tap the Charles here with the S1. We should be able to outspeed with the Crimson Armin. Oh, she got provoked. That's okay. Our Euphine actually got pushed up far enough that she's gonna go now. And so hopefully, there we go. Very nice crit there. Dual attack was unnecessary, but it's alright. It's welcome. Okay, so Seaside Bellona's gonna attack. The defense break is put back on my Euphine. How does the Seaside Bellona not miss my Euphine? How does she keep landing these hits on an elemental disadvantage unit? Alright, anyway. And she resists my Armin's provoke. Okay, sure. Sure. We'll see if you can do it twice. Okay, good. Didn't do it twice. So got really lucky that first time around. Obviously, I can't catch a break from these debuffs, but oh well. The good thing is that Euphine's not going to be the target of anyone's attacks here, so even if she's defense broken, she'll be fine. The Fallen Cecilia seems a little squishy. Yeah, she's taking quite a bit of damage there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop the S3 here on Rowana. See some animations, get some heals. There we go, very nice. Okay, so Fallen Cecilia going after the Crimson Armin. Doesn't really matter whatsoever. We're going to go ahead and finish off the Seaside Bellona. There we go. Oh, actually, it finished off the Fallen Cecilia too. We dealt so much damage with that S1. Yeah, Euphine with attack buffs, completely insane. Alright, so Assassin Coley is going to go in on Acades. Okay, I was assuming she'd go in on the Arbiter Vildred, But that's interesting. I'm going to go ahead and push back with the S3. This unstuns the Acades as well, which is going to be very, very nice for me. Moonlight Dreamblade on the Violet, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and put the S2 on the Acades. So Violet didn't get pushed back, but Arbiter Vildred now is going to be able to deal a ton of damage to the other team. I'm going to go ahead and provoke the Violet. So the Champion's Route on the other team can't be blinded, so that's why he doesn't have a debuff. And the Violet, I'm provoking him so he can't eat his apple. Once he eats his apple and he gets his evasion buff, it's going to be really hard to kill him, and he's guaranteed counterattacks. So that's going to be important. Now, I made sure to unstun Acades earlier, just so I had the invincibility up for that. And now I can go ahead and full cleanse the team here. And we're going to go in after this Violet, because I want him dead. The Moonlight Dreamblade's going to mess things up a little bit. Arbiter Vildred's going to go in on him too. Nice crit. Hit the Assassin Coley in the back as well. She's going to keep going after Acades for some reason. I mean, I'm not complaining. But, sure. Let's see. We're now going to go after the Assassin Coley. She's the biggest threat. Alright, there we go. And now it's just Champion Zerato, who is, who's going to die to a greater attack buff on my Vildred. Very nice. Okay. I mean, that was one of those strange comps where it's really threatening, so I didn't really want to bring in anything like too squishy and too gimmicky, so that's why I didn't bring in any new characters there for that battle. But that was the second battle that we just did done, so we're going to go into our third one in just a second. Alright guys, welcome back to the third and final battle of this Guild War against Thopi right here. We're going up against this team. It's a little different than your standard comps. We have Seaside Bologna and Charles in separate teams, which is interesting. No Fallen Cecilius or Lilius or anything like that. In the first team, we're up against Dizzy with Violet and Seaside Bologna, and it's just a little weird. I have to admit, it's a little weird. But in the second team, we're actually going up against a Charles, Champion Zerato, and a Challenger Dominiel. So that's going to be quite interesting. I might actually switch the Crimson Armor and the Lilius here, mostly because the Lilius will be really good against the Violet in the first team, and Crimson Armor can help tank and mitigate some damage in the second team. Alright, so this is what we're going to be doing, and yeah, it's actually probably good this way. I don't want to give my Champion Zerato any immunity in the top, so I have double cleanse in the top, double immunity in the bottom. Okay, so Champion Zerato is going to solo the first team because debuffs are a joke to him, and the second team, well, Moonlight Charlotte is hopefully going to kill Challenger Dominiel. I have Angelica here to tank the Charles. She is really, really bulky, so let's see how she does against the RNG king of PvP. Okay, so let's go into this battle and see how we do. Dizzy's going to go first. Not a big surprise here. Lilius is going to have immunity, so she's fine. And we can cleanse this in just a bit, but Champion Zerato going to go ahead and counter, put the debuffs onto the opponent. I actually don't care that Acades is debuffed, so I'm not even going to bother with the, cleanse. Actually, you know what? I am going to bother with cleansing it. And the reason for that is I want to push the opponents back here. I don't care that I get hit with this counterattack. What I really want to do is I want Lilius to go ahead and lap that Violet. I pushed him back a little bit. I want to provoke him. And if I do provoke him, it's going to be very nice. Because then I can finish him off, just like in the previous battle. There we go. I get to provoke the Violet. So I get to finish him off before he even gets to use his apple, which is a really annoying skill. So Champion Zerato is going to use his S3 here. Hopefully he gets some defense breaks. Very nice. Good job, Champion Zerato. Okay, so this means that the Seaside Bologna is going to go ahead and attack. I hope Zerato gets debuffed here. It would be very, very nice if he does. Very good. Unhealable and unbuffable. Back to the enemy team. Seaside Bologna is going to go ahead and counterattack. Defense break on my Champion Zerato. Let's see. My Champion Zerato is a bit slow, so he's probably not going to get another turn for a bit. I'm going to go ahead and full cleanse my team here. I don't want to take too much damage with those defense breaks. Dizzy's going to go ahead and push everyone back. That's okay. Violet's still provoked. That's alright. We're going to hopefully finish him off here. Nope. Oh, yeah, we actually do. Moonlight Dreamblade procced, but we're fine. Alright, Acades going to put the invisibility on herself, as always, to cycle through her healing. And Champion Zerato pretty much soloed this, as you can see. Pretty ridiculous. I love Dizzy's on defense teams. It's pretty funny. Alright, for the final battle of this Guild War, we are really outspeeding our opponents here. Wow, Charlotte has her work cut out for her because that's probably a counter Charles with how slow he is. So, this is going to be quite interesting here. So I put up the immunity buff on my entire team. I'm going to kill the Challenger Dominiel immediately because she is a really, really strong unit. And I don't want her to crit buff her team. Alright, there we go. Completely dead. And now Champion Zerato is going to go, I think he can strip. He probably has Violin. Yep, he stripped my immunity. Which should be fine. The immunity was never the problem with this team because Angelica's S3 is also really good for that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and try to provoke this Charles. Nope, but there is a counterattack. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put up the S3 on the Angelica, put the immunity up so I don't get defense broken or anything. Actually, wait, there is no defense break anymore. Champion Zerato's defense break is gone. But what I am going to do is I want to kill this oh, I should not attack. Oh no, everyone's going to be provoked on him now. Actually, no, just the, never mind, just kidding. Immunity, and he didn't strip it. Okay, Charles still does quite a bit of damage to my Angelica. Gonna heal up the Crimson Armin for a little bit, gonna tap the Zerato once again. I need to not attack Zerato with the Crimson Armin. I say that, but she's provoked. And she's gonna get counterattacked by the Charles. Charles doesn't deal that much damage, actually, which is pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna S1 into the Zerato and kill him. We're gonna save the S3 here. This might not be good if he counterattacks. Okay, good, it missed. Actually, wait, no, it's not good it missed, but it's good that he didn't counterattack. Alright, we're gonna try to take some pressure off. No, wow, it's a resist Charles. This guy's not taking any debuffs. Okay, he's going in on my Crimson Armin, which is completely fine. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up. And, yeah, why not? Let's put the invincibility on here with the immunity. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to soul burn my little Queen Charlotte right into this Charles. And we are going to smash a skull in. There we go. Hopefully this deals enough damage to kill, and it does. Very, very nice. It's a counter Charles, but it wasn't very squishy. Or it wasn't very tanky, it was very squishy. Okay, so there we go. That was it for a Guild War. It was very short compared to the previous ones that we had on this channel, running about like 40-something minutes long. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe for more Epic 7 content, and leave a comment down below letting me know what I can do to improve. And until next time, take care.